You know, when it comes to body language, there's a number of topics that we can cover, and one of them is, of course, true crime. I don't usually cover that in this channel. Sometimes I do. I have a dedicated channel for true crime, the Crime Coroner. I'm going to leave you with the link in the description to check it out. But in this case, we are going to address this case right here. And just a trigger warning, this is not going to be easy at all to try to stomach what is, the findings of the case that we're going to talk about, the Celeste and David case. Just as pre-cleanse, there's some kittens that I'm going to show you right now, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the kittens again. So let's to try to, balance a bit the better thing. So the Celeste and David case centers on the discovery of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez decomposed body in the trunk of a Tesla registered to singer David Anthony Burke in Los Angeles in September of this year. The mystery has generated major media and fan speculation due to the circumstantial ties linking the artist to the victim. There's a lot of stuff in here, and not only that she had been missing since April of last year, and she was found, chopped and decomposed on a Tesla impounded, and that belongs to this guy called David. So Sidney Watson made a very good summary of this. Sometimes I feel like I need to tell you that all that normie social media is concerned with at the moment. You know that in X, Twitter, can be quite toxic, right? But no, it's like we still have a lot to talk about gruesome stuff. Currently, they are focused on the musician called David, whose girlfriend Celeste went missing in early 2024. She was 13 and he was 19 at the moment. He's 20 currently. On September 8, 2025, her dismembered body was found in a Tesla belonging to David. People are also now realizing David, who is 20, wrote a series of songs about Celeste, saying he loved her and alluding to other things that are like out of a snuff movie. And if you don't know what a snuff movie is, do not Google it, please. No. And okay, since I'm going to show you the kittens. In 2022, he uploaded a song called Romantic Homicide. In early 2025, he published a music video that displays him covered in blood, dragging a body that ends up being shoved into the back of a car. David and Celeste had matching tattoos. There are photos of them together. He reportedly paid off kids around her to stay quiet because, it's like she was 13 years old, all right? Her own mother confirmed her daughter was in a relationship with someone named David. So there's no doubt about their relationship taking place. Also worth noting, this dude's music has gone viral a few times on TikTok, and people are pretty horrified about that. And it's becoming even more viral because of this. And no, he hasn't been prosecuted because even if the car belongs to him, and this girl, which everybody knows at this point, that was in a relationship with him, was dismembered and rotten in that car's trunk. The police somehow they are not really sure if he is involved. So, don't ask me. I'm just trying to make sense with the tips we have from this. Jennifer Coffin Daffer, the timeline for Celeste Rivas' death, August 23 or 24, appears to be at David Burke, aka David's concert in Silver Spring, Maryland. That is a very long way from Hollywood, California, where her body was found in the trunk of David's Tesla. The trunk is the front trunk. The Tesla has this front trunk. September 3rd, we know David's Tesla was towed. September 8th, Celeste's decomposed and dismembered body was found. Celeste had on a black tube top at the concert, and her remains were wearing a black tube top and leggings when she was found in David's Tesla. It was initially reported that the Tesla was abandoned up to 3 weeks before it was towed. That time has been narrowed to 5 days. When the time of Celeste's homicide is coming into focus. So that things are beginning to, look not good. Igovich update new photos surface of singer David and Celeste Rivas at a mall together in 2024. Celeste would be 13 or 14 years old at the time. She was found dead a few days ago. This is horrific. Neighbor claims David and Celeste lived together in the house as a couple. They were pretty quiet. I never saw police there, and I didn't hear them partying or anything. Nothing wild. I was shocked to find out that what happened. I didn't know he was a singer, but knew he had a Tesla, and it was always parked outside. He was with the girl regularly all the time. I recognized Rivas from photographs. I last saw them a couple of months ago. I'm not sure, but I thought they were just kids, like a couple aged 18 or 19. No, it was much worse, much worse than that. What else do we have here? Allegedly, this has not been confirmed. David met Celeste on Fortnite when she was 10 and he was 15 and had her join his Discord. Oh my God, this Discord, this app, this platform where this all these kids are just hanging out, chatting, having all the stuff. I have never really been into Discord. I don't know. It's a bad vibes. The only thing that I used Discord for was to be able to use Midjourney, but it's so much stuff happening in there that I don't know. David moves out of LA home, raided by cops in 15-year-old Celeste Rivas murder probe. A lot of the stuff going on. Also, David confirms he had a kid with Celeste on the way. What? I don't know if this is an actual confirmation or if this is a clickbait or what is going on in here. But I had a thread that I would like to share with you. Maybe I can open it really quick right here, doing my super duper magic. For those of you that have been following the David and Celeste case, there is a few things you should know. Yes, David was very much in love with Celeste. He felt a very deep and strong connection to her, and everyone knew this. They spent a lot of time together and with family and friends too. Everyone knew of this relationship. Everyone around them knew it was no secret. Did he unalive her according to Real Quick Mice? Yes, because she was pregnant and due to have a baby in either December or January or around April or May. She was at least 3 months and expecting a baby boy. All this is allegedly. I'm just reading things off the internet. It triggered him very badly when he found out, almost making him feel that he was unable to move forward. Stuck, defeated, he does feel remorse and he blames himself for his entire situation. I don't know what are the reports on this. David is trying to keep it cool by spending time with friends and family members, but he's going back and forth about revealing the truth. I mean, I would like to know, there's some reports about this. Yeah, I know that's the New York Post, but we can see what has been going on. They identified her, was found mutilated. She was wearing a tube top with black leggings and a yellow bracelet with similar metal stud earrings. Her body was wrapped in plastic and was so badly decomposed that it wasn't fully intact and was first reported to authorities because the car started to emit a foul odor. So she had been spending a lot of time there, and also the sun and the heat would have been accelerating the decomposing. When the news broke of the body in the trunk, Rivas' mom immediately suspected they had found their daughter. She told TMZ. Why? Why would her mother immediately know that it was her daughter? I found it a bit odd. Well, I'm gonna change to this. The case remains classified as a death investigation rather than a homicide, as the cause and manner of death have not been determined and police have not named David or anyone else as a suspect. So, well, okay, it is, but I don't know. It's like, it is a body mutilated inside a trunk of a car. I think she did not do that to herself, but that is obvious. Legal experts and police publicly state that without evidence of homicide or clear links showing responsibility, there is no legal ground to arrest David at this stage. David, who is reportedly cooperating with authorities, canceled his tour dates and has maintained a low public profile throughout the investigation. Yeah, it would be interesting to explain how the body of a girl, a 13-year-old girl, who pretty much everybody knows that you were in a relationship together, her being 13 and you being 19, she appears, she tragically in such a gruesome murder, and the lyrics in his songs and the some messages of some accounts of this court. I'm not gonna post that here. Well, kind of match the story, which is, I think, this is the most disturbing part. No official confession, arrest, or charge has taken place as of the most recent updates. Much of the public discourse remains speculative and based on circumstantial evidence. But well, anyway, here's some kittens again. I told you were going to need them. That's so cute. I'm gonna zoom in on them so you have this palette cleanser. And remember that I have a channel dedicated to true crime, the crime coroner. In case if I move forward covering this case, I will do it on this channel. So stay tuned there. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Battle Language Guy. Much love and bliss.